Yangia Kaweli Shukuladi Mo Notu Yangia Kaluru Chuku Lokokom Makano Yanankame Column, Aturukum, oh, we recall. Oh, came from my home. Came my column, came my Turukum. Yeah, hi, this is Joe Morgan. This is a boy, that's Agbor boy. He called me years ago. You know. Yeah, keep watching Evening Flow Show.
Lagos Anthem. All night. Two-Face Divya. Ella Joe. Jimmy Jam. I reside in Lagos.
Good morning, sir. It's so amazing to have you on the Flow Show. I thank you for inviting us here. By the way, you have a nice studio.
Thank you.
Nice studio.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm actually honored standing or sitting close to you today.
Me too, my brother. Me too.
Like I told you the last time we were at Fountainhead, I've been listening to you since I was a kid. Like my mom used to jam to your song and all that. So it's a huge win for me to sit with you. So let's go right into into the interview. I did some research about you before coming here, and I found out your name is actually Jonathan. So that's where, yes, in Morgan. That's where the Joe came from. And I discovered your father was a musician, a singer, drummer before he died.
Guitarist.
Wow. And I believe you got this music thingy from him. How did his life contribute to you becoming a musician?
I think it started from my grandmother. That's his mother.
Okay.
His mother, Maria Kizi. Maria Kizi is a princess. She's from the royal home here. She's Mary Benoba, you know. So she was during her time an outstanding dancer.
Wow.
She was the most famous. You know, being the fact that she's from the royal home, royalty then is taken with a lot of reverence, you know. So seeing a young princess dancing, cultural, she's a very good singer. She dances so much. She's very famous with that. So I think she now, the thing just transcend to the song. My daddy took it very, very passionate to him, you know. So, and my daddy was actually the person that broke the fence or the wall for us, you know. So the name Morgan, when you now mention Morgan, first thing that strikes your mind is Dr. CK. Okay. There are a lot of Morgans. The Morgan is a very large family. Yes. But he really was the one that gave the shine to the family, you know. So basically, when I was growing up, seeing my daddy perform as a little kid, there was not much fascination about it. I was not. That was not my.
You're not really intrigued.
You know, I didn't know music. What really put me off then as a young kid was, you know, music then comes with a lot of negative high pass. You know, they smoke, they drink, they womanize, they do a lot of, you know, crazy stuff, you know. So as a young boy, I didn't take that to be something I wanted to do, you know. So I dived into other things. Went to school in Lagos, did some shots at finance industry. I worked.
I read that you were a banker.
Yeah, I worked in the bank. I read accounting. So. But at the end of the point, when my daddy passed on, that was when I saw that this guy really left a huge shoe. He had a lot of appreciation. He had a lot of fan base. Wow, I was like, really? So there was a huge challenge, pressure, and I didn't have a choice. I just had to, bulldoze my way into it, And it was easier for me because when I was young, he taught me how to play guitar on the hard way.
Okay, the hard way. What?
The hard way. He will hold his cane, he hold his cigarette, and say, "Oh, give me key G there, give me key C."
So you have to choose between C or D.
So he was telling me, and I backed him. I backed him for over 15 years. I was playing for him in his band.
Wow.
I started with playing maracas like this. When I'm done with this, I migrated to playing conga. Conga is not here right now. Yeah. I think it should be in the vocal booth. I started playing conga for him on stage. Percussion, basically percussions, until I started playing bass guitar, from bass guitar to reading. So there was a pure time for seasoning myself in that family of music, So even when I left the scene, coming back was not too difficult. Only the language, because I stayed in Lagos for too long. And I started playing reggae music with all these top stars. Then, Majek, Oris Wuliki, Blackie. I was in Yabatek. Blackie was a Unilag. It was just a friends. We were very, those things.
So you've always been connected to music?
Oh yeah, absolutely. When I was in Yabatek, I was the president of the Root Reggae Club in Yabatek.
Wow.
It was a huge club, We're doing so much.
Okay, was it you coming back to music that made you leave the banking industry? No,
actually there was that space that I was not working in the bank because of some issues then, which I don't really want to talk about now. It's past.
Keep it private.
Yeah, not like it's private though, but I just don't want to talk about that. Okay. There was a space, and within the time the issues were happening, that was when my daddy died. Oh. So I didn't really want to come back, but there was pressure from home, his fans. This man in Legacy will just die like that.
Someone should take over.
Yeah. So it was a family thing then. Me, my siblings. Yeah. My siblings were playing with me and everything, until everybody.
Okay, when you started with singing, when you took over they were also playing with you.
Yeah, my siblings, everybody was playing. It was a family thing.
So it's like
my brother was playing guitar, my brother was playing bass, I was playing guitar. It was a family stuff,
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. Would you like to inculcate that in your own family? This 2022.
Even when I was with my siblings, it was quite difficult, And so many times I would have dropped out of this whole stuff,
Okay.
Where we come from, we hardly encourage ourselves.
True.
Yeah, we hardly encourage ourselves. So I didn't have much encouragement. Yeah. And my younger ones were growing too. So it was becoming too cumbersome, in blessed memories, I lost one of my younger ones. He was in South Africa. He died about 2 years ago. He used to play
Condolences, sir.
Yeah, sure. He used to play my bass guitar. And progress, we're still seeing how we can get in touch with him. Another my very wicked guitarist, my younger sibling too. I decided to keep this swing going so that we will have a trace. When you say I'm going to look for anybody from the Morgan's family, anywhere around the world, here is the point you can come. So when you get here, you can get any other Morgan you want to get.
Oh, nice. Do you think your children will take after this music then?
I can't guarantee that. I can't. I tried my best. I can't. Kids of nowadays are very adaptive to internet, social media and stuff. Everybody has their mindset,
Yeah.
Everybody really had their mindset. At their age, I wasn't really interested. So maybe when they get to a particular point, they would want to. I don't know.
So for now, they are not that.
No. Even the kind of music my second daughter, the kind of music she likes, I was sitting beside her one day and she started playing one rap American artist. I know a lot of rap artists. Snoop Dogg, Tupac, I know a whole lot of them. But this guy, I've never heard of him. Tattoo all over his body. My daughter was
from the UK.
from the US.
Okay.
They were just playing. I wish I could call my wife to let you. My wife was just saying, this is the music your daughter likes. So. And the kind of rap is crazy.
Trap. We call it trap now. Rap.
I was just looking at her. I said, sweetheart, who plays that? She just gave me his name. He said, it's trending now. It's trending. I said, really? So what I'm now doing is, it's not.
It's not ideal.
I mean, it's crazy.
They don't want to do the high life thing.
I don't know.
Wow. Okay. You mentioned your wife now.
Okay.
You are from Imobi, and your mom is from Ute. So both from a.k.a. South and a.k.a. Northeast. Now let's talk about your wife and children.
Okay.
How receptive are they to your music? How supportive are they? Do they enjoy your music?
My wife is. When I was wedding her on the day of our wedding day, she was dancing like. There's that bird we call. Ngweze.
She hope you know she watch this.
I don't care. She was dancing and everybody was like, wow, this lady dance. She danced more than I do. She dances so much. She loves high life music. She doesn't like anything hip hop. No. She likes, if I tell you the kind of music she likes, you'll be shocked. She likes Oriental Brothers.
Wow.
You know Oriental Brothers? Have you heard the songs? Umorenta Merole, Imerole, Umorenta Merole. This kind of
like old, you know.
The Oriental Brothers, they sang the most popular song. Let me remember their song. Mama, Mama,
okay, yeah.
You know? That's not close. I can play this for you.
Yeah.
You know? That's the kind of old island music my wife loves.
Wow.
But unfortunately, she's not the public kind of woman. You know, she likes being behind the scene. So what I did in my new video that I'm releasing, Muyem, I did a song about Muyem. You know, and the producer that did the video was trying to make arrangement for a model that will shoot it with me. I said, let me use my wife. You know,
superstar model.
Yeah, and let me use my wife. So when my children grow, they will say, oh, that's my dad, that's my mom. You know, so it's a legacy I want to cherish forever. Nice. So I convinced her to take the role, and she did perfectly.
You did something recently. Let's talk about that before we go back to music again.
Okay.
I saw a video of you wanting to assist people, philanthropy. You said you'll be paying for 4 persons to learn any skill of their choice. You just pay for the agreement like they do around here, and they have to be from a.k.a. Okay. What led you to that? What motivated you to do that?
I've been doing this program one day off. One day off is over a year plus now.
Wow.
Where I go to the street, take some amount of money, go to the street, buy products you are selling, take all the product, give to the people walking around the market or just pass us by. Then I give you the money, you go home and rest. It's called one day off. So I started on my birthday 2 years ago. Yeah, sometimes back. So the thing just started getting viewers' attention. And people started calling in to say, oh, I want to support, I want to do my birthday, I want it this way, I want it this way. That's how I got to this point. And somebody called in and said, I saw when you were giving money to people, I want to support, but I don't want to give them money, I want to encourage them to learn handiwork. You know, that's how we got to this point. And somebody is interested in taking care of all that.
Wow.
So that's what they do. A lot of people send them money, I've been doing that for a long time.
Okay, so those who want to participate in this can just reach out to you.
They just reach out to me, yeah.
Okay, there is a WhatsApp number on your Facebook page.
Yes, on my Instagram too.
Okay, so they can just reach out
via
the number.
A lot of people reached out, over 100 something, but they just I need about 4. Okay. Somebody said he's going to support me with 6 persons too, so we're thinking about doing 10 persons.
Wow, that's huge.
If it works, that will do it, and people see how genuine it is. I'm sure a lot of people will want to support me again. We'll keep doing it, even if it's just 2 months, taking people off the streets, because I want to let you know that with positive vibe, people will bring out the best of themselves. You know, idleness is a crazy thing. A lot of people are into drugs. A lot of people, parents can't control their children anymore. You know? Absolutely, they can't. If you go to the street, you see what I'm talking. Go to the hotels, you see what I'm talking. Our youngest are into drugs, prostitution. When I was a young boy, when I hear this word, I'm sorry to use it on social media, ashawo. When I hear it, what as a young boy, the people we see, they say this woman is ashawo. The people we see are much more matured women.
Sure.
And they are mostly people from Edo, you know, people from Edo.
No disrespect though.
Sorry, I'm
Edo,
sorry.
Edo.
I'm sorry. People from Edo and Kwale. I'm sorry, no disrespect, you know. But do you know today, our sisters from a.k.a. here, Agbor here, are the ones doing it in the streets in the town. Sometimes you wonder that most of them, their mothers will close from the little market they do, ride this bike to their place where they hang around and ask if they have worked some few money for them to even use to do their domestic chores. You know, it has degenerated to that point that we that has voice should be able to start to talk. We just need to start to talk.
I feel like, no disrespect, I feel like your generation also contributes to this. Because people from your time are currently business owners.
Okay.
Now, I said something like this before and someone came for me. It was it was crazy. I said, you know, business owners struggle to pay their staff 15,000 naira. But they can pick hook up and pay 50,000 a night. So what is their encouragement to the person working for them?
In addition to what you just said, let me add something. You see, our generation mindset is difficult to assist a woman or a young girl without having anything to take from her.
Sure.
That's the basic truth. That's the basic truth. If heavens can narrate how good some of us, our hearts are, you see that there are so many people we have shown love to, we don't even know them. Like people we are trying to encourage to do labor. So I wanted to do 2 boys, 2 girls. It's unfortunate over 100 people, they are all girls, few boys. You see? And it's
how many boys?
About 4.
Out
But
of
just,
like over 100 lists on the list?
Yeah, the rest are female.
Wow.
You know, and let me tell you the truth. The world will remain like this until we start to polish, educate, encourage and empower our male children. There's nothing wrong in taking care of your female children. It's also a good thing. Yeah. But emphasis should be laid more on the male children. Look at the social media today. Men that are married are killing their wives. It's everywhere now. Marriages, they will marry today, few months, it's over. They will beat their wives out of. You see, because the men, there's a mental lockdown. Yeah. There's a psychological breakdown. You cannot keep empowering women, giving them the best, and don't encourage yourself by training the male. These women, after you don't train them everywhere, they will come and marry these same men when you know. Yeah, when they're not trained.
And it goes to show, no matter how good a woman is, when she meets a useless man,
she comes to that level now. That's what it is. And let me tell you, all these our young girls we are talking about today, everybody wants to get married though. I'm 24, I'm 25, time don't reach. I'm almost 27, time don't reach, I won't marry. But who are the men that you want to get hooked up to get married? A lot of them are not interested in the marriage.
That's true.
Because you're desperate, they want to get you and walk away. That's the point. So we need to start to give this our young men some level of comfort, some level of foundation, for them to be able to, springboard. It's very, very important. So let me tell you, no young decent girl you see on the street with all this with one makeup will want to marry a bricklayer or a carpenter or a vulcanizer or a tiler. They don't know. They don't even know that those set of people are the people that are the working men. And when you are a working man, food will never lack on your table.
True.
Yeah. When you want to carry somebody that uses this to make money every minute on the laptop, it comes once in a while. And when it doesn't come, that period it doesn't come, frustration and depression sets in. This young man pushes it back to you in the house as a wife.
Okay.
You know, Yahoo without skill is a disaster. I'm telling you the truth.
From the Ezegu
Yes,
himself.
Yahoo. Yahoo, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know, I don't want to talk about it. But Yahoo will not get skill. You not get skill.
Something to fall back on.
It's a disaster. Take me, for example, I'm an artist. I own this studio. And I have a lot of things to do musically. I'm a producer, I'm into production, I sing, I write music. I can't go enter inside Yahoo. I can't collect 60 million naira from Yahoo. You know, I just collect, I make some money. Guess the first thing I will buy?
What's that?
Musical instruments.
With all these ones you have.
I will still buy more.
Yeah, you can never get enough. True.
Yo, I'll buy the best. The best. I swear. When you come to my studio, you, wow. I'll touch it, I will change it. That's because I already have a skill. When a young
So you
man,
use the money to fund
yes, when a young man does not have a skill, he doesn't have a concept of what he wants to do with himself.
Squander.
There's no handiwork.
Yeah.
Then you now go to Yahoo. Yahoo now gives you money. The first thing you buy is car.
Okay.
They're girls, clothes, bling bling. But that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Although it's funny, you're actually spitting lots of wisdom.
That's the
here.
truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. You know. So I'm always interested in anybody that wants to do. I don't care. I don't care. What you want to go to school, it's not a problem. Reach out. If we don't have it to give, we will use our social media to attract it from people. You go to school.
Yeah. The truth is that there are people that really want to help. There are lots of people that want to help.
Do you know that until I put this, that if you want to learn handiwork, you want to have a skill, reach out to me. There are so many people that want to learn how to do anything. Believe me. Don't think every young girl and young boy are stupid. It's a lie.
True.
So many people want to be handcrafted. They want to do something. They just want to be useful to themselves. See, now you were with me now when they were still chatting me.
Yeah. I saw it.
Yeah, they want to learn something. From Agbor Junction by the experts to a.k.a. Grammar School, even farther than that.
Yeah.
All the shops on this right side of the town and on the left side of the town. I can tell you from the 100% of the shops that are on the road from Agbor Express Junction to after a.k.a. Grammar School, I can tell you 75% is owned by female.
I agree.
75% is owned by young girls.
I agree.
Both inside the streets. Our young boys, we need to start to talk. The earlier the better. It's a disaster.
True.
Waiting to happen.
Okay. Let's go back to music.
Okay.
Okay. When you started, was there any kind of support from outside, like sponsorship or something?
Nah.
So how were you able to cope,
No.
to build on what your father left?
Do I say lack of options? You know, when you are faced with no option but to survive, that is how I got to this point, I swear. Along the line, in my struggle, some men walked in and said, "Oh boy, you are doing so good. Take this." That's because they saw that this guy is ruggedly, doggedly want to survive. You know, and I must tell you, those people, I can't forget them in a while.
Sure.
Long ago, people like a.k.a, people like Soli Dehan, they've been there downtown. I remember I went on a tour to, not now when it's a bigger name. Then Joe Morgan was just patching plywood to make speakers. I went on a tour. Agodai was with me. He stayed with me in my house. I took him round to Port Harcourt and everything, you know. Then we were struggling to be somebody. And that was where I met Solo Dehem. He's popularly called Soli, you know. And he gave me financial support that pushed me to a particular level. My first album, I remember I was in the streets of Lagos looking for help from all the Agbor men that I know. You know, and somebody gave me 40,000 naira a.k.a. I think when I was starting, those were the two options I had.
Wow.
You know.
So how have you managed to push?
I was just playing. Anywhere there is an occasion, I'll pack my speaker and play. Hoping they will spray money.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you honestly. Honestly. My first show. So a friend of mine in Sweden lost his father or mother, Isaac, that's his name, Aja. I think he gave me 15,000 naira. I had to go and borrow instrument from late Victor Uwaifo. He was my daddy's very good friend. Now listen to the rhetorics here. Victor Uwaifo said I can come and take instrument for free. But he's in Benin. So that means I have to take an empty motor here to Benin. Pack the instrument here, I will use. The motor will go back and drop the equipment, and come back empty. 15,000 is over. I didn't care. I wanted to play. I didn't care. We come back home with nothing sometimes. But my luck was I was doing with my younger brothers. So we're soaking Gary with granules. Nobody knew, you know. So sometimes it's painful to see that these things now they're not around to see how it has grown to this point. But you know, God knows the best.
Yeah.
It's not my power, you know.
Okay, from then till now, how many albums have you done?
A lot. I have a lot of albums. I've released so many albums online. Now CDs are not an issue. You know what it is? It's no more on vogue. So
True.
we begin to make money online, releasing our album non-stop.
You know, I love how current you are. There are lots of high life musicians like you. They are not even on social media. No social media presence.
They look. I set the pace. I must tell you this. I set the pace. I've been setting the pace, and I cannot. I don't have class. Let me use this word so that people can understand what I mean. I have never lived my life on a class. So I cannot tell you, leave that boy, no, you're talking to a small boy. I don't have class. Everybody is my friend. I don't say, this guy, you get what you want him, I say what you want or what you know. No. I listen to people.
So it helps you keep learning.
Yes, your guy reached out to me now.
Yeah.
He said, this is
Mr.
what we could do. Yeah, what's his name?
Pod, Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Pod, behind the camera. He said, this is what we could do, this is what we could do. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. I took it immediately. I don't care whether it's a younger person or... No, I don't live like that. Yeah. No, I don't have class. Class is a slavery thing.
True.
It's a mental slavery.
This adult they do before they born you.
Yo, who you be? No.
I've been doing music for 30 years.
Let me give you this story. I went to play in Benin one day. Was it in Benin? Yes. Osai Mori was my daddy's friend.
Okay.
My daddy's late. He came to the event and saw me playing. Because he knew my daddy, he sat on my stage. After playing, I went to greet him. I walked into his car. He opened his purse, brought out, I can't remember the amount, he gave me money. He put it on my hand and blessed me. I knelt down, he blessed me. Then he said, this money, I'm giving it to you. I want you to go and buy a plywood. Listen, so I want you to go and buy a plywood. Do the plywood like a stage. Don't put your leg on the floor when you are singing. Climb on the stage. That is a physical advice he gave to me. But spiritually, he now said, when you are singing, be on top everybody you are singing for. Be higher. That's what he told me. Over 18, 19 years ago. And when I came, I didn't have a truck. So even if I build a platform, how will I carry it? Bus that I used to carry my speaker, I'll put cage on top of the bus. I started thinking, what do I do? Because the man gave me something I don't have to lose. I stopped using bus. I started to hire a truck, a mini truck. This is, I'm telling you, I don't have savings. I don't have savings. When you pay me to perform, they don't even pay us to perform most times. We just go to perform, we beg them. The spray dash, because it's a family thing, we take it home. Settle the rest boys and manage what we had. My younger ones were also in school, they were in Awuchi. So I was taking care of them too. So I had to buy board. I did for myself first. Before I started. Today, I have a platform where I have a that is rugged. And today when I'm singing above every other person that I'm singing for. It's a spiritual something. So advices come from both old and young. You get when you put yourself, I'm bigger than this. See Joe Morgan, they don't pass it, not the great person. No, 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 no. I'm not like that. So nah, not like that. I'm so down.
Nice. Okay. Can you give an estimate of how many songs you've done? That's hard work. Can you just try?
I don't close to 100 songs. So
Wow.
I have over 100 songs not yet out.
Which is your favorite?
I love. It's not out. Okay, from the one I released.
Yes.
I've released.
Yes. Okay, my favorite is this in Came We Did.
In Came, okay.
I also like this Girl, Do You Love Me?
I also love Muhem. Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
Which do you think is most popular? Like the one
Girl,
everybody...
Do You Love Me brought me to the public limelight.
We were together at...
Who be this guy is also there too.
we were together at Fountainhead.
Okay.
And when you did that, Girl, Do You Love Me? Like,
erupted.
Everybody went mad. I remember it was crazy. Everybody went mad.
My songs, apart from my daddy's songs that I try to bring, because my daddy's fans are also still following me.
Okay.
You get? So I don't need to leave them behind. That's a class thing I'm telling you about. I don't need to leave them behind. I carry them. That's why you see most times I sing my father's old songs. I did
your father did that?
My daddy did that. I did my own way. But I also have my songs. So what I do is I carry my fans, I carry my daddy's fans. I show my fans my daddy's songs. They now like it. I carry my daddy's fans, I show them my song. They accept.
Everybody's blended.
It's a family.
Joe Morgan family.
It's a family.
Nice. Nice.
And I do not write a song that doesn't make any sense.
True.
There must be a message.
I agree with that.
There must be something to take home.
What does that mean?
You think less about life.
Okay.
You can.
Problem not the finish.
That's the meaning.
Yes. Not to take her. If you to take her, if you crazy. That's the whole idea.
Oh my God.
Okay, do you listen to other high life musicians?
Oh,
like,
I do.
For example, Mobilibo from the East.
We played together at Vienna Hall. At Agbor.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So which other high life songs do you listen?
I listen so much to Usadebe.
Okay. Legendary.
Yeah, I listen to Usadebe. And funny enough, I listen a lot to Chief Akwete's songs. I listen a lot to Victor Mwambi.
Not familiar. I'm from the new generation.
Yeah. Flavor is also good. But the point is, what I like in music is not what everybody seems to like. High life music has to do with a lot of rhythm and percussion. High life is a global kind of music, global. Everybody has Ghana. If you listen to Ghana songs, they're wonderful. Congo songs are wonderful. They're all high life music in their own way. So
Location.
I listen to the instrumentations, and when they sing, I pick the meaning of the song, and that drives me a lot. But I travel far, meet other artists, sit down, interact. If it's here, competition will. All right, go ahead.
Okay, let's talk about your performances. I feel you put in so much effort off the stage and you deliver greatly on the stage, because the timing, the rudiments and all that. How do you put that off? Like, do you have steady rehearsal with your team? Do you have a steady band? Because most high life musicians, some of them, a lot of them, they don't have a band. What they do, I get show this Saturday. Gift, how far you day free today? And everybody, people that have never met themselves just come together to perform for a crowd, and most times they are just wait till they play. I don't know, just playing it.
Those ones are not. Those ones are just artists. There is a different thing between an artist and a musician.
Okay.
Yeah. An artist is anybody that could jump to entertain an audience. Play CD, he will mime. You use basin to put, a stick to put basin, chop fire. It's just an entertainer, But a musician is a different thing, How can you just call people to come, let's play? No.
Yeah,
I have a steady band. I have some of my band members have been with me for 15 years. I took them when they were little boys. They're all grown in the band. They know my signals on stage.
True.
If you watch my videos, you will see now. I do like this, they know what is going on. I do like this, they know what to do, you know. And that's just small. Man, for now to the end of the year and next year, you're going to do something differently about me. Something different. I'm thinking about featuring bigger arts.
I was about to
my
ask you
arts,
that.
on my native art, not going to sing his kind.
I was about to ask you that.
You get? Yeah. It's like, can you imagine Flavor singing in my song with a.k.a. Not even me singing his kind. He will come to sing my kind. Bringing Two-Face to sing my kind. I will sing Agbor, do a little English. He will sing his Benue with his Benue dialect.
I'm imagining Whiskey on the song.
Okay, that's good. That's not bad. I mean, dreams are there.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, sure. It's your determination. Yeah, it's your determination.
Okay, we're almost rounding up. What's your biggest challenge at the moment with music and others?
Two things.
Okay.
One, I've been able to see my way out of it. My language. Okay. You know, Agbor language is not a sweet language.
A lot of people will agree.
No, it's not a sweet language. It's not a sweet language. And that's why you see Yoruba man cannot play your music. Because first of all, you need to play a good rhythm and sweet language follows it. When you hear Congo songs,
Yamakosa.
The rhythm is beautiful and the singing, the voice is beautiful. Okay. The language is sweet. When you hear Yoruba song, the language is beautiful. You might just have to clap for it. You get? Just behind us here, Kwale. And in the kwa mama ndakwa. You know, Kwale is a sweet language.
I like it.
So in the Kwale, just behind us, their language is very sweet. Very, very sweet. Yeah. My language is a very difficult language to make sweet. If you listen to our old songs, it doesn't go outside the car nation here.
True.
It doesn't go. Even when it's very close to Igbo man does not play car music. They started maybe playing it because Joe Morgan came into the scene. I don't have to flatter myself. You know.
No, you're a big name.
I found out that our kind of music is like somebody is fighting. It's very annoying. Even when we are greeting ourselves, to tell you that language is very physical. Man, woman, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. But it's the truth.
Yeah.
But you see the quaness here. When they want to greet you, Ajay, there, come. You know, it's romantic. That's why you see, when I came in, I said, no, I'm not going to do it the way they do it. I started doing it. People keep saying, Joe Morgan, you two, they sing love song. They don't even know the problem I have. Because if I sing it the way they want to sing it, I'll remain here. I don't want to remain here. For what? That's why I started saying, it's soft.
And your instrumentation, you kind of
my instrumentation
from Yoruba
is outside.
Yes,
I have to introduce talking drum.
Yeah.
You still having issues? No. Okay. I have to introduce talking drum, which is Yoruba kind of saxophone. You know, just to bring it down from this anger kind of language. I have to be fair with you. Our language is very difficult. When two people two a.k.a. sons or Agbor children are greeting, it looks as if they are fighting. No. Except they are speaking English, it looks as if they are fighting. So that was the first problem I noticed. Okay. I said I need to do it. My new I don't have it here. I can play it from my phone for you.
Okay.
The songs I did are wonderful. Yeah, you know, I had to bring it down. You know, they are beautiful songs. I got to bring it down, the tempo, because our music before I came in. That was the first problem. Then the second problem that is going to be on for a very, very, very long time is value competitiveness. You know, I am the one competing with myself here. I wake up, take myself to challenge.
I totally agree. There is no one comes close.
No. I try to bring challenge to myself. I look very far, pick somebody, compete with person, even when
for those watching, this is not him being arrogant. It's facts. Ask anybody. It's the facts.
I'm challenging myself, you know. Yeah, to the ones coming behind me, they are lucky.
Okay.
I want to be like Joe Morgan. You know, Joe Morgan, they use this kind of thing, make I do them. I see Joe Morgan for stage, I see him dressing. Joe Morgan, you know, they have somebody to, you know. But in Ikea, I don't have anybody to look up to. So I go too far. The struggle is hard, you know. That's why I'm thinking about, I'm doing collabos outside.
Okay.
So that I can attract them. Because
can you give
this year, I'm doing my 25 years anniversary on stage.
Wow.
Singing by myself, not playing with my father's band.
Wow.
Just if it's my father's band, it's over 35 years. But myself alone, 25 years. And I'm going to attract most of the big stars around the nation to come and celebrate it with me here in Agbor or in Asaba to make it bigger. It's going to be massive.
Okay.
You understand? So, in getting that done, I need to get to the national level. How do I get to the national level? I need to pick one artist that is known nationally, do a duet with him, do a feature, and put it there. Maybe take another one, do a feature, and put it there before the year runs out, so that it will not be difficult to know who this artist Joe Morgan is across the nation.
Okay. Who are you thinking of doing it?
Not even thinking.
Just give us exposure.
Not even thinking. I've done with 2 already.
Wow.
It's a secret I don't want to mention right now till
help us.
The video is ready.
You help us with this song now. Let's be the first to hear.
One is Ekame Mejalemo. Oh,
just whisper the person.
No, I won't. But it's almost a done deal.
Okay.
It's almost a done deal.
Okay.
And there's a remix of Get You Love Me.
Wow.
There's a remix of Get You Love Me, and I'm featuring somebody very prominent too. So once that is done, I mean, you guys should be happy that we are taking our music outside.
Sure.
That's my struggle. But like I said earlier on in this interview, it's difficult to see encouragement within us. There are so many young Agbor boys out there that are ready to do stuff for us. Reaching them is a problem. But once you reach them, they know your capacity, they know you can deliver. They are ready to assist.
Wow, nice. Okay, let's talk just briefly about music.
Okay.
Personally, my personal experience. After I lost my parents, I was 12.
Oh, your both parents?
Yeah, I lost my dad when I was 4 and my mom when I was 12.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Oh, you are not fancy?
I'm not fan. I don't know how to say it. I don't know my mom.
How long?
I don't know. My own is I don't know my mom.
Okay, how long when your dad died? How long? Has it been over 10 years?
Over 20, about 20.
Okay, I wanted to say you are my junior when but looks like you've been there. Okay, music was one of the ways I saw it, because my mom made sure I learned how to play keyboard. I was, I think, awesome. 10 or 11, although we don't play much these days.
But you need to encourage yourself to
yeah. Music was one way, it was one of my coping mechanisms, because I attempted suicide twice.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I had suicidal thoughts and lots of personal stuff. But music
I'm happy
was...
you pulled through.
Thank you, sir.
You pulled through.
Music was one of my coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
How much of importance is music to you? How much of importance?
My brother, let me tell you this. Music is like sometimes as an artist, if I'm on stage, I'll feel as if I'm a Yahoo boy. No, let me tell you.
Why?
Let me tell you why I feel like that. Music is the only business that is very different from other kind of business. My kind of business is like, it's like I'm a 419. You see, they come to my office to book me for an event. I give them bill. I'm paid cash. After paying me, I go to the event to render the services to which I've been paid for. They still come, the same person who don't pay me, will still come to the stage and be spraying me money. I'm like a 419. It's like you employing somebody to come and wash clothes for you. and it charges you 5,000 to wash your clothes. It's washing your clothes, you are spraying the person down. That is how sweet my business is. It's so sweet that I'm not even, when I'm on stage singing, I don't feel as if I'm doing anything because it's what I love to do.
Yeah, it's like being paid to do what you like.
I'm being paid to do what I love to do, that I don't even feel I'm doing it. I'm so happy I'm doing it. I'm dressed so good. I'm smiling everywhere. And you're still dashing me money.
Wow. Nice.
See, let me tell you, I've always told people, don't do what others are doing because they are making money. Do what is comfortable for you to do, even when you are not making the money.
True.
I gave you the story how I started. It's easy now to see Joe Morgan on stage.
Yeah.
Sprayed a lot of money and paid so much money. My brother, for over 10 years when I started, anywhere I see canopy, I will go there. Good morning, auntie. I don't know whether I want to make we play for now for free. More than not pay us. We'll play. Late Chocho. He owns a barbering salon at Convent Street. He sells phones.
Yeah, Chocho. Yeah.
May his soul rest in peace. I will hire a generator from him. I will dress up. He will put the generator on my leg. He will put towel. I will put the generator on my leg.
You lap generator?
Yes. Wow. To the event. 500 naira. Who get 500 naira? We will dance and somersault on stage to get money. We will go and pay him. We will rent speaker. Even this Chief Akwete, so we rent instruments for him to perform. Nyoma Brothers, we rented instruments from them. Late Gospel in blessed memory. I was renting speaker. I was renting guitar. I was renting. We were not using keyboard. We were the people that introduced all this kind of system of music.
Yeah, most high life people don't use keyboard.
They don't use keyboard. Now I use double dual keyboard system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful.
We were borrowing, my brother. Nobody saw us there. We were dedicated. I was so dedicated that I knew I was going to come out of it. Do you know today I give people guitars, I give people speakers, I give people microphones for free? That's how it is. You know, music is the best. That's why I was telling you, I said, the thing that could give your home joy fast, is instruments, guitar, keyboard, anything. If you marry and have kids, and you wake up in the morning, your wife get as a BA, just play a song and use your wife's name. Even if she's not listening, you keep playing it, you're going to hear somehow. You know, it gives the house warmth. It gives joy to the home. That is playing. That is singing. Any house when get instrumentation, whether they play instruments, any house when one person they sing, father or mother, they know the two fights. And that's the truth.
Okay, I would love to continue, but we have to cut this. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
My pleasure.
Enjoyed this conversation.
My pleasure.
And I hope we'll be able to cover your 25 years.
No, I'm going to make it a local content. I'm not that guy that believes in foreign stuff. No. Local content.
Okay.
Anything we need to take down, we'll go hire them, take down. We'll go do them ourselves and sell it to the world. That's why a.k.a. Carnival was so painful to me. That brand, a.k.a. Carnival, would have been a global thing right now. It's very sad, very, very sad. Okay. God knows better. You know.
All right, the team from Evening Flow Show will be definitely. If you don't invite us, we'll still come. All right, thank you so much. Sir.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you guys. Apart from the interview, thank you for the encouragement, for the advice, discoveries, and telling me what to do right. It's an awesome thing, you know. I cherish it. Like I told you, I don't have a class.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
No. Why?
We can share this to other people, but
sure.
They won't pick it. Even if you try, they will just be like, I beg, no way, we'll do it till they do.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
I appreciate, man. One love, man. One love. Thank guys. Italy.